Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Satan's short season. Is it really a short season? See, in Bible it says the devil will be loosed for a short time. It don't give a time scale to it. For a short time or a short season, how long is it? Is it months? Is it a few years? Is it a decade? Is it 100 years? Is it several hundred years? Or is it 1,000 years? When we start getting into realms of decades, hundreds of years, thousands of years, it starts becoming ludicrous. The millennial reign is 1,000 years. So what if I said to you, in England, we have a well documented, recorded, eventful history, unlike people in America. Yeah, your history is quite short. But in England and in Europe, we've got quite a long, well documented history. So what if Satan's short season were nearly as long as millennial reign? Do you think that's silly? Because I do. Now, how do we know? See, there's a difference between saying history's fake. I agree. Some history is fake, story-wise. Things are made up about history, but can we prove a timeline historically? And I believe we can, and I'm going to share that information with you. So if we accept Jesus returned in 70 AD, does the millennial reign start in 70 AD? I mean, some Satan short seasoners can't even tell you when it started. They can't tell you when it finished. That's where it goes. Like, how crazy is that? You can't even tell people when it started and when it finished. That's a red flag. So let's say millennial reign started in 70 AD. Then it must finish in 1070 AD. That's 1,000 years. So what if I can prove from 1066 to modern day a timeline, a verifiable timeline? Then that makes you a short season as long as a millennial reign. And that's absolutely balmy to me. How you can hold that view in your mind, I don't know. So let's get into it, and let's look at a bit of English history. So, like I said, if millennial reign ends in 1070, we'll start here with William the Conqueror, 1066. Here's a coin with a depiction of William the Conqueror on, writing on it. Now, I know you're going to say, oh, well, these things can be faked, all this is fake, blah, blah, blah. That's your cog disc kicking in. Because people dig these coins up. Archaeologists dig these coins up. I personally am into metal detecting, and I've dug coins up. Where I live, there's a place called Roman Ridge, where Romans, when they invaded England, around the time when they did Jerusalem, I live next to Roman Ridge, and a plethora of coins have been found. There were a guy in a field about a mile away found a Julius Caesar coin in a field. So what's happening here? Like, is devil, like devil deceiving us in short season? So is devil and his minions running round planting coins for people to dig up? This gets in realms of stupidity. This gets in realms of severe cog dis, which I know is what I'm going to get in response to this video. Severe cog dis. That's going to come. But, these coins are available. You can buy them. You can go and see them in a museum. People have found them. People have found them in their own gardens. You know, you can find them in fields. To say that, like, well, what do you say? You can only say what I've just said. It's devil going around burying coins, making coins, faking them, going around and burying them so people find them, you know, to deceive us about history. Ridiculous. So here we are. William the Conqueror reigned 1066 to 1087. Next coin. William II, known as William Rufus, reigned 1087 to 1100. Henry I, Beauclerk, reigned 1100 to 1135. Stephen and Matilda reigned 1135 to 1154. Henry II, Kirkmantle, reigned 1154 to 1189. Richard I, Coeur de Lion, or the Lionheart, Richard the Lionheart, 1189 to 1199. John Lackland reigned 1199 to 1216. Henry III reigned 1216 to 1272. Edward I Longshanks reigned 1272 1307. Edward II reigned 1307 to 1327. Edward III reigned 1327 to 1377. Richard II reigned 1377 to 1399. Henry IV reigned 1399 to 1413. Henry V reigned 1413 to 1422. Henry VI reigned 1422 to 1461 and in 1470 to 1471. Edward IV reigned 1461 to 1470 and 1471 to 1483. Edward V, April to June 1483. Richard III reigned 1483 to 1485. Henry VII reigned 1485 to 1509. Henry VIII reigned 1509 to 1547. Just quickly go back. I'm Henry VIII, I'm Henry VIII, I am. Edward VI reigned 1547 to 1553. Lady Jane Grey reigned 10th to 19th of July 1553. Mary I reigned 1553 to 1558. Elizabeth I reigned 1558 to 1603. James I reigned 1603 to 1625. Charles I reigned 1625 to 1649. Charles II reigned 1660 to 1685. James II reigned 1685 to 1688. William III reigned 1689 to 1702. Mary II, who we co-reigned with, also reigned between 1689 and 1694. Anne reigned 1702 to 1714. George I reigned 1714 to 1727. George II reigned 1727 to 1760. George III reigned 1760 to 1820. George IV reigned 1820 to 1830. William the Fourth reigned 1830 to 1837. Victoria reigned from 1837 to 1901. Edward the Seventh reigned 1901 to 1910. George V reigned 1910 to 1936. Edward the Eighth reigned from January to December 1936. George VI reigned 1936 to 1952. Elizabeth II reigned 1952 to 2022. And here we have the current reigning king, Charles III, 2022 to present. So, here you have coins that have been handed down, found, metal detectorists. People, like I said, have found them in the garden when they've been building sites, and they've found an order coins have been found. You can find them in museums. You can buy these coins on collectors' websites. They can tell how old these coins are from the metals that are in them. The reigns of different monarchs. There's buildings all over England that correspond with different monarchs. There's a plethora corroborating information. So there's a clear timeline in England from 1066 to present day. So if your Satan's short season started in 70 AD and ended in 1070, you've got nearly 1,000 years of a Satan's short season. That is absolutely ridiculous. It's crazy. We're not in Satan's short season. Jesus didn't return. We've already shown you that countless times with scriptures. Myself, Flatzoid, we've shown you countless times. This Satan's short season is so weak. That's why the people who push it, all they can resort to is calling you names. They've got no decent arguments. They've got no history to back it up. See, they want to claim things like Nero is the Antichrist, but Nero's not in the Bible. So where have you got Nero from? Oh yeah, history. Oh, but we can't accept history. It's all fake. So where have you got Nero from? You see where craziness comes with this. Severe cog dis. Absolutely severe cog dis. So I've brought receipts for a timeline from present day all the way back to 1066. Now, I know you're all going to be suffering cog dis. I know you're all going to be saying, what a fool, thinks history's real. Yeah, that's cog dis, mate. I've brought receipts. I've given you the best part of 1,000 years timeline here in England from 1066 to present day. Them's my receipts. If you're going to say it's all fake, where's your receipts? If you're going to say it's fake, prove it. If you're going to say all history's fake, prove it. Just going round and saying these things don't make it so. So good luck with that, short seasoners. Hope you all enjoyed. Catch you all on the next one.